This is something that Dr. Heenan and I go back and forth on as far as like, correlating it to what you do in the weight room.
We see someone in the gym and they deadlift, let's say 135 pounds. If their max deadlift is 400, 135, 225, 315, 375, 400 pounds, those movements should be darn close to the same as one another, because you're not changing the movement, you're changing the load. And if you change how you move due to the load, you don't have authentic strength and movement capacity to handle.
So that's where we look at like biomechanical efficiency and if your arm path is efficient. Now, if there's things that are drastically changing when you increase the load or decrease the load, rather than, just using a 5 ounce, then that's usually when we see breakdowns.
It's about what my friend Brett Wagner calls the truth in paradox. The people that are saying that we need to be able to repeat our mechanics are also saying that we need to avoid overuse. Well, the paradox is the actual definition of overuse is doing the same thing over and over again. And so when we do drills, exercises, activities like long toss, weighted balls, variability in drills, different surfaces, different tasks, different environments, things like that, when we add variability, we actually decrease the likelihood that we're going to get overuse. Now, if you've ever been on a long trip and put your foot on a gas pedal and didn't move it for a long time, then your muscles in your foot, your tendons and your ligaments became fatigued. And so when you fatigue, you risk injury.
Oh. All right, we're gonna go stretch throws with weighted baseballs, random weighted baseballs. Not gonna look at the size and just try to be consistent every time. Yep, had to have been a 10, 11, or 12. I think that was 112.
Tons of questions, mainstream topic in the industry, right? So I did a full blog post on it. I really encourage you guys to go check that out. It's going to be on therobbyroshow.com/weighted balls. I've included a ton of different links for consideration, links from individuals that are a lot smarter than I am. The whole goal for me creating that piece was not to say yes, no, this is right, this is wrong. It was simply just to give you my personal experience with, actually incorporating weighted balls into my routine and having talked to multiple individuals in the industry about this particular topic. I've included blogs in Florida Baseball Randy Sullivan, couple excerpts from Dr. Heenan and I's podcast about authentic throwing mechanics. I've even included a podcast from Mike Reinold and a 6-week weighted ball study, all on that blog. I encourage you guys to go check it out if you are someone on the fence about, should you throw weighted balls, should you incorporate that, and so on and so forth. I'm just trying to be the bridge to you guys because I know there's a big disconnect within the playing side. As a player, it's tough because you go to individuals and say, hey, should I do this, should I do that? And weighted balls are kind of like the either end all be all, or they're just completely demonized and there's no quote unquote why behind it. So I just wanted to provide that bridge for you guys to just give you all of the information necessary, and then you guys make that executive decision on that. So encourage you guys to go check that blog post out. And if you have any questions whatsoever, do me a favor, do not hit the DMs, man. They're absolutely flooded right now. I'd encourage you to go to my Instagram bio and go to the email and shoot me an email if you have a question. And because I know everyone's going to be asking, hey, I do this and that and this and that and this and that. Should I throw weighted balls? A lot more goes into it. It's about biomechanic efficiency. Can you handle the load? And so on and so forth. So like I said, encourage you to go check out the blog. But for now, enjoy my weighted baseball throwing routine and see if you can pick up on any differences from 12 ounces all the way down to 3. Much love.